Hello, monsters, bitches, and gentlefolk. Welcome to Tabletop Tiddies, a queer and feminist live Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition actual play show run entirely by people of marginalized genders. My name is Charlene Bear, and I'll be your dungeon goddess this evening. My pronouns are she, they, and you can call me Char. Before we get into the episode, we want to acknowledge the colonial history of Canada and how Canada has and continues to take from Indigenous people. The effects of colonization are still felt to this day, and we acknowledge that this episode is being recorded on the stolen lands of the Anishinaabe, Chippewa, Haudenosaunee, Wendat, Sequetmik, Semiahmoo, Katzie, Kwantlen, Musqueam, Squamish, Tsleil-Waututh, and Coast Salish First Nations. If you would like to know more about the effects of colonization and support some Indigenous charities and organizations, you can go to the resources page on our website at tabletoptiddies.com/resources. My basilisk nurturing players are ready to go.
Hey everybody, my name is Rachel, my pronouns are she, her, and I am playing Iris Ainsley, who is now a Circle of Stars druid, also an elf. Her pronouns are she, her, and she's covered in stars.
Hello, my name is Katrina Teitz, or you can call me Kat. My pronouns are she, her, but I'm comfortable with any, and I am playing Chloe Wright, who is now somebody we still don't know, but they're a barbarian path of the wild magic, baby.
Hi, I'm Casper. I'm leaning into it now. My pronouns are they, them. I am playing Waverly Jeffries, and she is going to be the mother of Basilisk.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And my name is Kelly. My pronouns are they, them, and I am playing Issac Close, whose pronouns are he, him, who is now playing Beira, last name not too sure yet, whose pronouns are she, her, and is a wizard of some repute.
Hello. My name is Emily Matchette. My pronouns are she, her, and I am guesting today, and I'm playing Lydiana Sharpclaw. Lydiana Sharpclaw. Let me say that with more confidence as I flip back to my D&D Beyond page to double check that last name.
Thank you so much for joining us, Emily. Super jazzed to have you back.
I'm so excited to be
we do
back.
have some sponsors to thank.
Yes. Inspire to create a space you can be proud of at Inspire to Create Shop, a small Canadian business supporting and sourcing their materials from other small Canadian businesses. They have everything to make your space as cool and nerdy as possible. They have cheeky and funny decals to personalize your walls and cars, and dishwasher-safe mugs sporting your favorite class for when you come out of a long rest. Roll for initiative with Inspire to Create's Dice Towers and get one for yourself using our code TIDDIESBYNIGHT for a discount at Inspire 2 Create Shop on Etsy.
Woo! Woo. We are using Sirenscape to help make our stream more atmospheric. It allows us to play sound effects, have some cool music. You know, if a battle suddenly erupts, you'll know with the do-do-do-do-do-do. And it's free. You can use it too at Sirenscape.com.
Guess what? We're here. We're ready to shout out our friends over at Vorpal Tales. Join Vorpal Tales through the digital looking glass and experience all of their terrifying tales and awesome adventures. They live for RPGs, maestros of horror, mavens of adventure, actual plays, RPG chats, and podcasts 12 times a week. They also create tabletop RPG supplements, and several of them are tabletop RPG authors. Their signature lineup of weekly shows includes Labyrinths and Legends, Candlelit Chronicles, Fantastic Fables, Tales from the Toy Box, Awesome Adventures, Moxie, Mythos, and Mystery, Stories of the Supernatural, Pathfinder Archives, Terrifying Tales, and the Vorpal World of Darkness. They're partnered with a variety of excellent organizations, including Norse Foundry, Free League Helmgast, wow, high words, Dungeon Crate, and Alchemy RPG, among many others. They have showcased a variety of games for both big and small publishers, Kickstarters, and new game launches. Check them out and see what they can offer you. Come down the rabbit hole and see what they have to offer at twitch.tv/VorpalTales.
We also would love it if you could subscribe to us. We, as some of you may know, are not doing a podcast this season because it's so dang expensive in both time, equipment, and just general energy of our cast. We are on Twitch and YouTube only, so subscribing to our Twitch via your Amazon Prime or just via other regular means is super, super helpful for us. Plus, if you subscribe to Tiddies, you get amazing emotes, including my favorite, which is Marge smoking a cigar. We also got, crit, bite me, oh no's, the list is ever expanding. So there's only plus sides to subscribing. And if you have Amazon Prime, you're just giving Amazon your money if you don't use that free sub. So sub to us.
Mm-hmm.
Give us that money.
Yeah, give it to us instead of to mega rich corporations. Potential content warnings for today's episode include abduction, confined spaces, darkness, and evidence of torture. So if any of these things are something that you need to not hear about or see today, feel free to skip this episode and come back next time. I always do a last time on, so you won't feel like you missed too much. And without further ado, let's dive into tonight's episode of Tabletop Tiddies, Escaping Tesora. Last time on Tabletop Tiddies, Chloe kicked off the investigation while going into a rage due to Jenny's abduction. With a nat 20, Chloe managed to find signs of the struggle, blood splatters, Jenny's journal, 4 separate and unfamiliar sets of footprints, and a black tabaxi watching from the shadows. Introducing herself as Lydiana, the tabaxi woman seemed familiar with Beira, aka Issac, who decided to tell her that her and her companions were under some memory wipe magic and didn't know their mission or their own names, but that their friend the captain was taken. Lydiana joins the group as she is on the hunt for the Crescent Switchblades, who have also abducted some of her friends. Desmond, the Minotaur leader of the Crescent Switchblades, was likely to have orchestrated this due to the captain's intimate knowledge of Thornstad's security. The group set off through the grasslands and came across a lake with a beautiful and detailed stone garden of various warriors and fantastical creatures. Suddenly, Lydiana realized that these were no statues, but petrified creatures. Petrified beings. Suddenly, 2 large blue reptilian monsters emerged from the brush and attacked. Waverly found themselves looking down unexpectedly, and also inexplicably filled with immediate knowledge that these were basilisks that have the power to petrify you on sight. Battle ensued, and the group was victorious against the beast, managing to find a broken basilisk egg, as well as 2 warm eggs still intact. The battle was difficult, and so you set up a quick spot to rest by the lake, barbecuing some of that basilisk meat, familiarizing yourselves with your equipment, and realizing your new abilities. Iris, we begin with you as your group of companions settles down for this short rest. The remnants of your archer starry form are still almost visible under your skin. What would you like to do?
I think she's gonna find the nearest boulder or rock to just kind of sit near or on to just kind of take a breather after that long battle. And while she's doing that, she's gonna try to rub the star off of her because she doesn't like attention. And she wants people to stop staring at her because she's self-conscious.
Yep. As you begin to rub at your skin, you'd find that the stars themselves it's almost like a tattoo, but arcane in nature. It doesn't seem like something that's been placed on you that you can rub away.
You see, I think she knows that in theory. Feeling it's wishful thinking. Maybe she can will them to fade, even though that's totally not what tattoos do. They just happen. No, but she's just please stop. Just go away.
As you rest, do these stars disappear from your skin?
Yes.
Slowly but surely, over the hour. I don't think it even takes the full hour. The stars do eventually vanish, leaving you feeling that sense of unknown and a twinge of embarrassment, I think.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Anything else you're doing on your rock during this rest?
I think she's gonna take a little look around just to see if she can find any more flowers.
Yeah.
And then I think she's just gonna sit and contemplate these newfound powers that she's had given to her somehow, and maybe learn a few more spells unknowingly.
As you search for flowers, go ahead and roll either a survival or an investigation, whichever you prefer.
Haha, survival.
All right.
Definitely. 13.
Okay, with a 13, searching through the stone garden here, you don't seem to find any unusual plants other than the bush that the basilisks came out of, but they don't seem to have any flowers on them.
No roses. Okay. I'm gonna go back to the rock and just kind of vibe for a bit, I think.
Chloe, what are you up to?
Chloe's probably pretty messed up from that whole I don't know what it would be, what the closest thing it would be to her real life, but I guess temper tantrum. So we're gonna just take a moment next to this beautiful lake and all the absurdity of the day and just be like, you know what? This is kind of beautiful. I'm gonna lay on the grass. I'm gonna hang around Waverly, see if they need me anytime, but I'm just gonna kind of look up to the sky and just take a couple of deep breaths.
Nice. Meditation, you know.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll a wisdom save for me as you're lying up at the sky.
I will. Cha-cha-cha-cha. Oh, 7.
It's hard for you to find the meaning in the shapes of the clouds, but you are relaxing nonetheless, so you do get the benefits of your short rest here.
Nice.
If you're lying next to waves, let's go over there next.
So, I am basically building a makeshift nest next to Chloe with my cloak right now, a cloak of protection around the 2 eggs that are like viable.
Yep.
Because that's what I know. You're supposed to keep them warm, and like I'm folding them up and like tucking them like really, really nice and toasty. And then when that's done, I look over to Chloe and I'm like, yo, can I ask you a weird question?
I mean, can it be any weirder than today? Sure, why not?
Can you be my horse?
Well, that's definitely a little bit weird, dude. What do you mean? Can you what?
Well, I want to ride one of these things, so can I practice on you? Because you're the biggest thing here.
Are you serious? You're gonna fully mama bird these eggs, and you wanna start riding me now? Or they're not even gonna be grown up for like 5 years or so. I don't even know. I don't know what they are.
I don't know their growth rate. I mean, please, favor, please.
This is so unfair. You know I'm gonna say yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm doing this for you too.
Okay, how do we do this? Are you jumping on my like back? Am I on all fours?
Yeah.
Like
I hop on her back and I start practicing like mounted like attacks on the statue.
I'm gonna start and then I'm gonna go.
Go, Chloe, go!
Oh, sorry. I was trying to get really into it. Do you want me to run fast?
Yeah. Go crazy.
Okay, I'm gonna sprint as fast as I can.
And the 2 of you are having a blast practicing this mounted combat. I'll say, Chloe, you don't even have to roll for... You're pretty strong in this new body. Like, carrying around Waverly is pretty okay right now
Nice.
for you. So no worries there. Waves, I will ask you though to roll an animal handling check for your
For Chloe?
bird nest.
Oh, my bird nest. Okay.
Whoa.
For Chloe the animal, yes.
Yeah. Hold some
Can I
carrots
walk
up her
over?
palm.
Can I walk over to Waverly as she's doing this before I go back to my rock and like
Sure.
just cast guidance on her
Yes.
as this happens?
Yes, no problem.
Yeah.
You can roll with guidance. Waverly.
Guidance gives me advantage, correct?
I think it gives you a D4.
You add a D4 to whatever your roll is.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to make. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, good, because I'm gonna need it. I critically failed that one. Plus a D. Oh, wait, which one of these is a 4? There it is. Did I do it?
It's very
Oh, there it
slowly rolling.
I got a 4! Thank
Wow.
you.
Yeah.
For a grand total of 7.
Should have been a 3.
On these shows, a
Wow.
nat 1 is always a nat 1. But I will say that with this added guidance, you will not crush the basilisk
no.
eggs.
You're welcome.
The nest is very poorly made, despite your best efforts, Waverly. But they do seem to be warm from you accomplished your goal.
Char just trying to figure out a way to get rid of these eggs.
Listen, you rolled a nat 1. It's not me. That's the dice.
I know.
I didn't take them away. They're still there. Do not worry.
Thank you.
I might take them
Thank
away
you.
though.
Oh. Speaking of, Lydiana, what are
Yeah.
you doing on this rest?
I've climbed up a tree and I'm having a cat nap.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. With your tabaxi abilities, you don't even need to. You have like an insane climbing speed, a wild climbing speed. So that's no issue for you to get up there.
Okay.
Anything you wanted to do before you take your nap, or you're just settling down?
I say take a nap, but like I'm sleeping with one eye open because I don't know if I 100% trust these people. Something's fucky. So...
All right. on alert as you
Yep.
lie down to rest. Which means that last here we have Beira.
It's Isaac?
Yeah, Isaac,
Let's just call me Isaac. So Isaac is not going to take a short rest. Instead, he's going to go out sort of by the side of the lake and try to figure out what the hell he does. Because he's kind of struggling with seeing everybody else turn into constellations and become a werewolf and punch really, really good. And is feeling kind of like strange that all he's been able to do is shoot some ice. So Isaac's sort of like sitting by the lake with the ice orb just floating on his palm, and he's trying to like get it to do things. He does do Ray of Frost a couple times just into the water, and he's like, all right, Ray of, that's okay. And I did do the shield that Lydiana punched through. Seems like I should be able to know how to do these things regularly.
And as you are sort of talking this through, looking at your sphere, you notice that this familiar in the palm of your hand, sort of like floating just a few centimeters off of your hands, starts to change before your eyes. And you see, well, what do you see when you look in the sphere?
So at first, Isaac sees just like almost like a projection of Beira inside of the sphere, almost like a turnaround 3D model, and then focusing on Ray of Frost, the shape sort of like focus on the hand movement that needs to be done to shoot Ray of Frost, and it sort of like plays and like explains the sort of nature of the spell. And then it goes, as he focuses on the shield spell, it sort of does the movement that needs to be done for the shield spell. And he sort of like digs deeper and begins finding all of these sort of like instructions that Beira had recorded into this sphere that go through all of the different spells that she is able to do. And so just sort of like next to the water, Issac starts to like make the hand movements and shapes, and a bunch of ice swords shoot out around him as he casts Sword Burst. The water of the lake sort of like creeps along the shore as it freezes and forms this sort of like frozen hand that Issac is able to like control and manipulate. And he begins to see all of the spells that he is able to cast, including a spell that, as he begins to like focus on the orb and on the magic item that he saw on himself, the belt, after about 20 minutes, the ice orb becomes kind of like transparent, and there's a gem on the inside. And through focusing on this gem, he's able to figure out that his belt actually makes him smarter.
Whoa! It's a
Whoa.
big brain belt.
Whoa.
And so yeah, just over the course of the hour, just is like essentially training to be a wizard, using the recorded spells within this orb.
Nice. As the ice magic continues into a beautiful show, those of you who have rested feel like you've almost leveled up.
Whoa!
One might say in that experience. You have used your hit dice that you would like to over this short rest, and it's time to hurry on over to the rest of your adventure to Blackholm Chasm. Who's leading the way?
Lydiana, would you like care to show us the rest of the way? Since we
Sure. And I do a flip out of
No.
the tree. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. Oh, fuck yeah, bud. 21. I have to end it.
21 acrobatics. It's graceful bliss as you float down and
Iris is
land however you wish.
visibly impressed by the flip.
This way.
As soon as you hit the ground, I gather up my eggs and I'm like clutching.
Refilling your canteens before you go if you wish. At the lake, you're able to set off for the rest of the journey, which will be basically the rest of the day. It's still quite a bit off from this break that you had here. The sun is beginning to set, and the remainder of your journey to Blackholm Chasm is uneventful.
Can I talk to two of our group members?
You may.
I'm gonna sort of like nonchalantly as I can pull Waverly and Chloe aside.
What's up?
You two are like, let's be honest, more social than Iris and I, and are good at talking to people, right?
I've got friends. Yeah, sure.
I've made a mistake. Never mind.
No,
Okay,
I'm
rude.
cool.
I don't think I'm nailing this lie that I've come up with. I was sort of thinking about it, and I was thinking maybe we should just try to tell the truth and see if Lydiana would maybe still work with us. I think if she knows our situation, it might help. I don't know, be less
Well-
awkward.
But we kind of like already we already told her kind of like
that we're from a different world than the one that she's existed in.
Okay, well, like, who's gonna believe that though?
I
Yeah,
don't
they
like-
don't even have they don't even have cell phones here. I don't think they're gonna be able to believe in VR games.
How would you explain that to someone who hasn't even seen a cell phone?
I don't know. I just think I made a bad example. I accused her of possibly trying to turn us to stone, and I'm thinking that if we just explain
Oh.
why we're so bad at this, but still asking how we can help. Yeah, we're not really putting a lot on the table, are we?
I think we covered that with the whole mind wipe spell though, so
I mean, I'll admit it was a great lie. I just don't think I
Yeah.
delivered it well.
I mean, she's still helping us, and she's a friend of your character. You?
Hey, that's my concern, is that I'm gonna say something dumb that she picks up on, like, hey, you two, I have a wife, apparently, in this game.
Congratulations! I'm so happy for you.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's awesome.
went from like 2 or 3 girlfriends to a wife.
Yeah.
Whoa. Yeah. Huh.
So
Sheesh.
keep doing the lie you're saying.
I mean, yeah, it's what, like, because how would we explain where we come from anyway? Because it's like we fell through a portal, and when we went to the mall, like, how would we explain a mall?
That's true. Yeah. All right. Well, I just feel like we're going in a little blind, and
Well, at least you know your name
Mhm.
and that you have a wife. Like, when we
Yeah.
get to the next town, you can look yourself up. What's the old school version of Google?
A phone book?
asking a person on the street, I would imagine.
Do you think they have
Yeah.
phone books here?
Is there a library?
I don't know.
But how about we'll help you the next time.
Yeah.
You know, I'll do a really good distraction dance.
Cool.
Is that good?
I'll try and shine a light. She's a cat.
Oh my god, why did you
Can be
talk to
fun.
us?
You have a
to begin
laser?
with?
I don't have a laser.
Can I?
Oh, we can do the
I
belly button thing.
sidle on up to the pink-haired elf since
Since
We're the
I'm
only
all
ones
I'm alone,
not in the competition.
just kind of walking.
Yep. Yeah, go for it.
So, where are you
Hi.
from?
I wish I knew. This whole thing has been quite a blur. I say, trying to be very convincing.
Mm-hmm. And so you don't recall anything?
No, the only thing I remember is waking up, being next to all of these people.
You know you could trust me, right?
You really don't believe us, do you?
Not in the slightest.
Do we hear? Can we see any of this? Has our conversation already ended?
We're too busy dancing.
Because if that's the case, I'm just gonna like make my way over there and go, hey.
I mean, to be
How's it
fair, I wouldn't
going?
believe us either. So
What are you
that's
guys
fair, I
talking
guess.
about?
Yes, the groups may merge at this point.
Hey, ho, what's going on?
just making small talk, really.
Oh yeah, like
Yeah. You know, as you do on a venture like this.
Lydiana. You got any booze? You got any like partners? You got any?
Chloe?
You got any like
What are
buddies?
you doing?
I'm making small talk. You got any loves in your
No?
Oh
No? No?
Insight check.
no,
Go ahead, Waverly.
Oh yes.
no little kitty boy waiting for you at home. No, a kitty girl, like a kitty person. Yeah, I got this. Okay.
No, crap. 6.
Lydiana is very hard for you to read, Waverly. You're not sure.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I just look at Lydia and I'm like, I'm really sorry about. I mean, them, I guess? I don't know.
What do you mean? We're doing great. We're gonna commit a murder probably later today. We're all gonna be best friends. This is great. Everything's going great.
Right.
Iris, can I ask you a question?
Yeah. What's up?
So you're like, you kind of are mom of group, right? So
I mean, all adults.
yeah, I mean that in the
I
best
would
way
never
possible.
try to baby you. I don't try to take your agency away. You can totally do what you want.
No,
Why?
but you take care
Are
of
you
us.
hurt? Are you okay? What's going on?
No. Okay, so I found these eggs in the thingy that we kind of murked back there. And like, you're really good at taking care of things, and I want to really take care of these things. So, do you have any insights on how I could do that
Well,
better?
first of all, I was watching you make that nest. Definitely need a little bit more insulation. Branches were not doing much.
Yeah, okay.
I would like to maybe try to look and like study the eggs that Waverly is holding and maybe see if I can gain some more insight into possibly what these creatures need to be cared for.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll either animal handling or nature.
All right. How's a 21?
Woo! That's pretty good.
They're gonna live.
So you would know, you can put a few things together. With the 21, when you got the eggs, they were warm, so they definitely do need insulation. You're on the right track there. The nest that they originally were from was in that bush, so they're used to having leaves and twigs with them, but they do need the presence of a heat source to really insulate them well. By the firmness of the shell and the size, you think that these are pretty hardy basilisk eggs that would probably hatch within 2 weeks' time. They look like they're almost done.
All right. So yeah, definitely insulation, like twigs and stuff. Great. You're gonna need to hold on to them and keep them warm with with you. Go to bed with these things. Like, don't just leave them out in the cold.
Okay.
But they seem pretty tough, and I don't think it's gonna take much longer for them to hatch from what I'm seeing there. That's just what I gather from looking at them. It's just what it seems like.
That's okay. So I'm gonna just hold on to these forever,
Yeah.
until they hatch.
Like,
do you
have
know
like
how
a
long?
like 2 weeks in a bit, give or take? That's what it looks like. I mean, I'm not a vet, but
I mean,
I don't know.
That's
There's something
fair.
there's something in this brain that knows how to talk to animals that's telling me that, so I don't know.
Okay, so like 2 weeks in game, like that should fly by, right? And I can just like hold on to these. I could do that. Yeah,
Totally, yeah.
We're not in a game, Waverly.
I was playing into your fantasy, Isaac.
But yeah, don't fall. Don't like trip or fall.
Yeah, and as Chloe says that, I'm like very, very aware of my
Maybe
footsteps from
do you have a
now on.
backpack? Do you have a bag? You can
Yeah.
put them on like your side. That way it's not like if you trip and fall, you're not gonna like crush them.
Yeah. I've got my.
Maybe get some like blankets or something in the next town to like put in there with them.
Yeah, I can just empty out my backpack, and because all there is in here is just a bunch of like, what is it? A tinderbox, torch. I don't need those.
I mean, you should probably keep. Those look pretty important.
Yeah, no, I have some
I
of
look
those.
at Lady and I'm like, we seriously have no fucking clue what we're doing.
You don't say.
Whoa,
Just in case you didn't notice. Anyways, yeah, I'd keep those because they're clearly supplies that we need.
As this conversation is happening, Lydiana, you would definitely hear, "We're not in a game anymore. Yeah, we are." Or whatever was said about being in a game.
Please hold.
Yes, hydrate. Get rid of that phlegm.
I want to pull Beira aside.
Okay, you may do so.
Oh no.
Hey.
I don't know where you found these people, but I need you to snap out of it because we're about to enter a very high stakes situation.
Yeah. I can't promise we're gonna snap out of it, but you did see us fight those two things, so you know that we are fight capable. Do you think that'll be enough? You know Desmond more than I do at this point. But how do you think we're gonna do?
I could tell you something. This isn't a game, and you need to get it together.
Right. I agree. Sorry. I agree. Really though, how would you stake our chances?
Based on the conversation that's happening right now, not very good.
And if at that time I can look over and be like, hey, what's up? We're good?
Chloe, I don't think now's the time.
If I
Okay, you tried.
that
Okay.
You tried your best.
You're right.
we're definitely weird. Something definitely happened to us. I can't tell you a lot of what happened to us because I don't know. But
Well, how am I supposed to trust you then?
nobody here is evil. I can tell you that much, that I haven't been around these people long, but I do trust them. And I think you should too. Because I think we can help each other.
And we didn't leave you to die.
I need to learn to speak quieter. I'm very tall, and I'm not used to being this tall, and sound reverberates weirdly in my body.
As this conversation continues, you can see the sign for Blackholm Chasm up above, and you see about 40 or 50 miners with stocky builds exit and begin making their way down a path back to their homes. And as the crowd disperses, you see 2 guards remain, both with their arms crossed and swords at their sides. And these 2 men are dressed in black tunics, crimson trousers, and dark leather bracers and armor. And before you approach, I will give you some time to plan.
All right.
Are
Lydiana.
those bad guys, or are they guards, like good guards?
They're wearing all black. They're probably sneaky people. Like, I don't know. That guy, not you know that guy in all those scary movies. They're usually all wearing scary clothing.
Oh yes.
What are movies?
Yell.
Chloe,
I love
Oh,
Yell.
stop.
Oh, I was thinking of Shriek. yeah.
That
cloaked
play
guy in
Shriek.
yeah.
Das father, Das daddy.
Phantom Head.
Supposed to be the movie.
Shar, would I know these bad guys?
Yeah. I just messaged you.
Okay, yeah. Those are members of the Crescent Switchblades.
Okay, I thought so.
Wait, are they? I have an idea. Wait here.
Care to share what you're about to
Wait, whoa.
Isaac?
I'm gonna prove to you.
Communication.
I'm gonna prove to you that you can trust us. And I'm gonna go up.
What the fuck?
And as I walk up to the guards, a second snowier version of Beira emerges from the side, and both me and that version are going to cast suggestion on the guards.
Ooh, okay. I'm making what kind of roll am I making?
That is going to be
Wisdom?
wisdom save.
Okay. Number 1 gets an 11.
That's a fail.
Number 2 gets a 16.
Fuck.
Snowy version did not succeed. So as I cast, I'm going to say, we are joining the Crimson Switchblades, and I suggest that you let us enter and don't tell anyone that we're here.
Oh my god.
And both of them jaw drop and look at each other and then look back at you. And one of them turns and says, he has a long beard with braids and a big round nose. This is very unorthodox, but okay.
I turn around to the group. Thumbs up.
And the other guard turns to his friend and says, what?
I shoot the other guard.
You say you shoot?
Yeah, I shoot the other guard. Does a 20 hit?
A 20 would hit, yes.
What is going on?
Cool. Awesome. 6 damage.
Okay.
And hey, I get sneak attack because
5 feet.
Bear is there. So that's 22 damage.
Your
Wait.
arrow pierces immediately all the way through this guard's neck,
Oh, right. We're
which
killing
falls
people.
to the ground dead.
All right.
I'm staring at the suggested
Can
one.
I
This is
shoot
normal.
the one that lives?
Hold on. Does suggestion say something about if an ally takes damage?
I
I think it
I would have-
does.
on a failed save, the target causes the
be
suggested
his-
course of action continue for the entire duration of the suggestion. Shorter than this, so it's suggested for 8 hours. It's
Seems fine.
it's gonna do what I told it to do, but seeing its friend, this is up to DM discretion. It's going to.
Friend,
He thinks that we're part of the
brother,
Crimson Switchblade,
partner.
and he's not going to tell anyone we're here.
Forbidden lover.
But beyond
Yeah.
that, he can do whatever else he wants.
Love of his life, just murdered in front of us.
DM discretion.
Okay.
I turned to the living one. He was a spy.
Oh. Wow. I'm really confused, but I guess it's good that you came. Are they joining too?
Yes.
Yeah.
If you look back, you see Waverly has an arrow knocked and staring at the guy. And I'm like, do I lose? Are we good?
Chloe's gonna do one of these.
I like slowly put my hand on Waverly's arrow and I'm like, slowly pushes it towards the ground, just like de-escalate the situation. Holy shit!
We weren't expecting any visitors today. There's actually a lot going on. I'm not supposed to let anybody in.
We're a secret organization. You're not supposed to know when new members join.
Roll deception.
Fuck.
No! Guidance! I come up and I'm like, yeah, totally. Why would you know that this was happening? Because
Can I
then
have-
everybody would know, and that's not very secret. And I like pat Isaac on the back, and I'm just like, you got this.
How's a 9?
With guidance?
Yeah, that was plus. I rolled a 3. I rolled pretty good on the 4, but not so great on the 20.
Okay, let's see.
May I shoot this one too?
Yeah, a 16 insight check makes this guard's eyebrows furrow. And anyone who's Waverly, you had prepared an action, so you may do so if you wish to.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot him.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
It's gonna go great. What are you talking about, y'all?
Don't forget to roll the
Oh,
hit
wait, nope.
first.
I like
Yeah, I
bow my head in
I know
shame
how to
and
do
walk
this.
out of the way so you can shoot him.
I'm not moving.
Fuck.
Does a 13 hit?
A 13 does not hit. The arrow flies true and hits the armor, but it snaps instead of piercing through. And he looks down and looks back up. I don't think they're with you, man.
A spy would have
Or,
died.
I don't think they're with you, lady.
I would like to cast Charm Person.
We're gonna roll initiative.
to go take a nap.
We're gonna roll initiative for an
Okay, I'll
impromptu
wait for
battle.
my turn to do that.
The nat 1.
I do not want to roll high on this initiative.
13.
13 also.
Your dex is probably
14.
higher. Do you want to go
I need to
before?
get battle music.
Yeah, I got all the decks.
Yeah.
I'm a 5.
Oh, that's good. We saved the big gun for last.
Yeah.
If all else fails, Chloe, smash.
Okay.
Yeah, this escalated quickly.
As the guard is looking at Beira, looking at the rest of you, Waverly, you are first to act.
I see that didn't work, and I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot. And then I cut my palm against my tooth, and pull out another arrow and try again. Work. 17.
Nice.
That will hit. Yep.
Yay.
And you already rolled your damage here. Nice.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how you did that, but you did. 8. But then
Yes.
add your extra damage from your right.
Yes. Ew. Like my stuff. 1.
So a total of 9 damage is dealt. As your bloodied arrow flies true, it does pierce the chest of this guard, who turns and starts to run. Beira, you would get an attack of opportunity if you wish.
Sure.
Or yeah. It's up to
Um,
you. I won't make you do it.
seeing him run, I just with the other hand quickly grab my crescent blade and I will swipe at him because we're in too deep now, y'all. Ooh, that's a 16 to hit.
That just hits.
Heck yeah, killing a guard. Joining the group that wants to kill this guard. That is 6 points of slashing damage.
This man was not long for this world as he falls. As he was attempting to escape, running towards some sort of rope attached in the cavern, he does not make it due to your slash of your weapon, and falls down.
I just turn back to the group, still thumbs up with the now bloody crimson, now crimson blade. And I'm like, that did not go great.
Guys,
Great
are we
plan.
murder hobos?
Lydiana, were you impressed by any of that? I'm just curious.
I'm gonna take a hot guess and say no, because I'm sure
I
I don't
mean,
know about that one.
The battle shouldn't have happened to begin with, but I guess you took care of it quickly.
In my defense, that one did think we were new initiates and wasn't going to tell anyone, so.
Yeah, it only
I'll
went
look around and be
sideways when you
fair.
murdered
No
it.
alarm was sounded or anything.
The guard did not make it to where he was attempting
good.
to run.
I thought, yeah, okay, yeah. Cool.
Here's a morbid thought. How big are these guards?
They're about
Mm.
6 feet tall.
Can I
Medium
wear
build.
some of their armor or make
gonna
myself look
say.
like a guard?
You can do
Yep.
both, especially since you're a furbolg.
Ooh! Spoilers.
But, yeah, the one with the long red beard and braids, you would be able to fit into his
Do they
armor,
just have
no
like
problem.
a cloak or something that I can?
They had a tunic and trousers.
All right, I'll take the tunic and I'll just I'm
And
like
leather
gingerly
braces.
peeling it off the bloody body. Just
Oh god.
It's got one arrow hole in the chest from Waverly.
right, just gonna shimmy. All right, this was not built for someone with the chest. All right.
Also, shout out to Lance Shantz on Twitter. You were this long red bearded guard. And I'm very sorry, but you have died. If
Oh
you
my
use the hashtag
goodness.
TTTDs, you can get
You
an
can get
NPC
murdered
name.
by
We can kill you too.
murder you and you can get murdered.
Oh,
Good
no.
lord.
That's so funny and sad.
And they're just like, I'm gonna tweet again. I'm gonna make a new NPC.
But yes, you are able to don their apparel, no problem. Did anyone want to do the same with the other one?
I don't think I won't fit it, right?
You're pretty
Wait, really?
large. You're
Lydiana?
larger than.
You know what, Lydiana? If anybody's gonna do it, I think you should, because you know what you're doing more than I think some of us. So you can lead and be more of the face of the group.
It's not really my deal, but I'll yes and that, I guess.
I mean, you can also decide to be in the shadows,
Will I
but
fit?
that's true. I don't know if you'll.
Sorry, say again.
I'm pretty small though. Will I fit?
You're small, but you're still a tabaxi, so you're still a medium humanoid.
Okay.
So it would fit you. But I don't want to. You don't have to wear this if you don't want to.
Yeah, I feel like they might recognize me.
Oh, okay. Well, then never mind.
Potentially.
Yeah,
I, Emily, don't know how common tabaxis are
True.
in this realm. Nonetheless, yeah. All right, now that we're done that,
Yeah.
can I fill you in a bit on what to expect?
Oh, I'm sorry. Now you want to do it? Not the 2 days that we've been walking here?
Well, I heard God tell me you have time to plan now in my head. So
Listen, sorry, I'm feeling ballsier now that my stomach isn't exposed to many beasts that want to cut me.
That's fair.
I thought you looked great, but okay. All right. Well, here we are. How far in are we now?
It's up to you. You were just at the threshold of Blackholm Chasm. So it's up to you if you want to walk in or not or anything.
Can I move the dead bodies?
I was gonna say, let's
can I
hide
Yeah,
behind
shouldn't
this.
just not have these out in front.
Yes,
of
you
the
may.
entrance.
I'm gonna do that.
I'm gonna help. I'm gonna help you.
I'm just like, yeah, we're not gonna do this debrief with these guys here
Yeah.
if we're in the middle of the doorway.
Yeah, there's
No.
trees and stuff near the either side of the entrance. One side is the pathway that all the miners were walking on that led to the
Ooh.
city, and the other side seems to be more of a foresty, rocky area.
That's where they go.
All right.
I'll help. I'll
Bodied
help.
up in there.
Yeah, with the two of you working on it, you're able to do it no problem.
Can I druid craft some extra like vines and things to like get in the way so that people can't go into the bush to like go and find them?
Sure, yeah. I'll say it
Cool.
takes you a little bit. It is a cantrip, so it'll take you a few minutes, but you can totally do that.
Yeah. Cool.
I wonder if they had a family.
Why would you bring that up?
I don't know. I'm so sorry. I just don't know.
They're gonna like
No.
despawn in like 10 seconds or something. I'm sure.
I'm pretty sure
No.
they're dead.
They're super dead.
Oh, you're
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Dead.
Anyways,
rip.
you wanted to help us plan.
Yeah.
Please, the floor is yours.
All right, so Desmond is the leader.
Mhm.
Yes, we've covered this. It's a minotaur.
Mm-hmm.
Very scary.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
mm.
He has 4 folks kind of managing things for him. There
have
is
to murder them.
I mean, preferably not, because
Okay.
there's
Yeah.
there's at least 40 members of this guild.
All right.
Oh,
-2.
At least 38 members of this guild.
Oh
Okay,
my god.
tell us his mini bosses so that we can prepare.
There's an elf named Midian. Don't know if that's actually how you pronounce it, but I'm reading, and we're gonna say that is what it is.
Why have you never met this person in real life?
Because
Probably
they're a
don't
bad
want
guy.
to. Yeah. I don't think we want to meet them.
So
to be
there's
honest.
Midian the elf. They're a thief. They're very sneaky. There is Norzad the Great. They are a mage, and she's got powerful arcane abilities. You'll want to watch out for him. And then Blade is a gnome with a scar on her left eye, who's good with blades.
Is that actually her name, or is that just her nickname?
That's
Her
what I
calling
know
card.
her to be.
Wow.
Cool.
And there's someone else, but I don't know who they are. That's all the information I was able to get.
Now, are they all gonna be here?
Well, I don't know. Apparently, there's a big event going on today, but
Oh,
we
probably,
killed
yes.
the person before we got any more information. So
You know-
Oh yeah, that's rough.
We only killed him because you murked his friend. I'm just saying.
I did what had to be done.
I mean,
Did
to
you,
be
though?
fair, that friend probably would have gone and rung the alarm.
I have other spells. That was just one of them. Honestly, I didn't think I could cast it on 2 people. That was an accident.
Anyway.
So I'm
Wait.
assuming we want to try to do this stealthily. Yes.
Preferably, yes.
Yeah, I think that's best.
God.
So we're looking for what does
Also,
your friend look like, so we know we can sneak in and just get them out along with the captain.
There's
without
3
being
of
seen.
them.
Okay.
3 friends.
I'm assuming they're
Big
all
Lou.
awesome.
Can I take a look around? I'm very scared that we're just like standing in the entrance.
Just talking, and then there's
yes,
more guys.
you
Like
may
what?
definitely go ahead and make a perception check as you're speaking.
I mean, we can go hang out with the dead bodies if you want. That's probably
That's a dirty
more
20.
hidden.
Yeah, with a dirty 20, the sun is setting. It's almost dusk. It is dusk now. You don't see any folks nearby besides those 2 bodies, which have now been also hidden.
Okay. Anyway, back to it. There's Big Lou,
See you, buddy.
Alandro, and Miranda.
I'm assuming Big Lou is big,
Actually,
Yeah.
or
they're
is it
tiny.
like ironic and they're actually really small?
No, Big Lou is a
Okay.
Goliath. He's
Okay.
massive.
Okay, cool.
Wait,
Probably
Ooh.
hard to miss.
maybe you're a Goliath, Chloe.
Yeah, maybe.
Chloe does remind me of Big Lou a bit. Lots of tattoos.
Wow.
Hey,
Maybe we'll be friends. Do
you're a Goliath.
you think
Hey,
we'd be
what if-
friends?
What if they
Yeah.
know you? What if that'll help with your memories and stuff?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Right, with your memories. Anyway,
Okay.
Alandro. Alandro's a gnome with purple hair and brown eyes. And they wear a blue vest with puffy sleeves.
Are they a bard? Like they
Whoa, whoa.
Yes.
they seem eccentric. This is coming from me though. so.
And then there's Miranda, who is a goblin.
Cool. I want to meet Myandra. Miranda?
Miranda. She has dark green skin and long black hair,
Cool.
and usually wears a dark brown robe.
This is gonna be would they know me? Are they gonna be weirded out that Beira doesn't know? them?
Probably.
Cool. Great.
I mean,
I like look
it
at
helps
Chloe
them.
and
we don't know what they've been through, so maybe just pretend you know them. That way, it'll be comforting or something.
Cool. I now know so much about them. I'm like, hey, Big Lou, being a Goliath.
All right, but sneaking. How are we all feeling about this? Looks at party.
I think me and Catwoman over here should go first, and then because I'm pretty good at the sneaking,
Cool.
and like I'm a pretty good shot. So just in case.
I turned invisible that 2 times.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah.
I've been sitting with what I can do for a bit, and I think I have a few things I can do to not be seen
Ooh,
or
that's cool.
not be noticed, anyways.
Cool,
Especially in
awesome.
here. So yeah,
Do we still have Gaby too? Can Gaby help us out?
yeah.
Gaby
Gaby's probably
has
been vibing on me, right?
yeah been hanging out
Yeah.
with Iris. This white bird.
I turned to Iris. We just gotta crouch, right? That's how you stealth. Just crouch down and no one can see you. Oh.
I see Lydiana's face, just like the fuck. I'm just like,
All right, so
Yeah, we'll save our big gun for last, and like Chloe can watch our 6.
Yeah. I feel good about that. I feel really good.
Yeah.
yeah,
You
know
look
what?
very convincing right now.
maybe you want to go hang out with Chloe for a bit, because I'm gonna get very small in a minute, and you're not gonna be able to be on my shoulder. I'm gonna try.
Flies
Anyways. We're gonna see
over
how
to
this
Chloe.
works.
It's small.
Aw.
Alright.
What up,
Yeah,
dude?
are we ready to do this?
can I like perception investigate before we go in, please?
Sure.
Yes, I will help if that is anything.
Yeah.
Probably not mud.
You can both roll. Go for it.
I'm gonna investigate because that's higher.
Okay.
Well, I will.
She says
I will
17.
Woo! Yes. I'll wait for her.
19 perception.
Nice. Okay, yeah. Both of you, as you just look into this dark, slightly damp cavern entrance, you can, if you take a step or two, you feel your footsteps echo in the chasm beyond you, and you can, something sticks out if you're using investigation. Something sticks out on the floor about 10 feet or so in. It's a rock that just seems out of place to you, and it has like a splash of crimson paint on it.
Oh, I just
both
want to
would see
stab it.
That seems suspicious.
That's suspicious. That's weird. Can I take a closer look?
Yeah.
And we'll creep towards it
Careful.
slowly.
I'm gonna cast guidance on you because if you trigger anything, I want you to be able to not die.
What does the guidance do?
It gives you an extra D4
Awesome,
on
thanks.
whatever you're doing.
I'm just looking at it. Plus, smelling it. I don't know what cats do.
So if you you're approaching.
Wait. I can use a bonus action to make a Wait, that's just like making a perception check. But specifically for spotting a hidden creature or object to make an investigation check to uncover or decipher clues.
Yep.
That's a cat thing.
That's a cool cat thing. But you don't want to touch it. You're just looking at it.
It's eye for detail, not paw for detail. So,
Gotcha.
yeah.
You don't want to bat it?
Yeah, so you approach this rock. You can see that now that you have a closer look, I'll say that you can see that the paint is definitely like purposefully put there, but it was attempted to be innocuously made. That's kind of all you can see.
Is it like a secret door situation? Okay, I'll touch it. I'll touch it. I touch the rock. I touch it.
You touch
No!
it. How are you
I
touching it?
carefully caress it. I just kind of like.
No bat? No.
You touch the rock. It is slightly damp from the air
Ew.
here. It feels like a rock.
Get with your hind legs.
What
Fall
does
on
the
ground.
ground around it look like? Like, does it look like it could be imprinted in like a big button?
The ground around it is dirty, dark and black dirt, sort of pressed it deep down because of how much folks have been using this area. It's a very well-traveled path.
Hold on, is this like a boulder or is this like a rock just like on the path?
It's like 2 fist size together.
Oh, so it's little.
Yeah.
I
it's
was
pretty small.
imagining like a big ass rock that I was like,
It's like a brick, but in a rock form. That's the size.
can I check for traps?
Sure, roll investigation.
Nice.
What up? That's a 4, but plus 10 is 14.
With a
back, please,
14,
gentlemen.
you do not find any traps.
That doesn't mean that there aren't any. That just means that I didn't find any. Shit. Okay, well, I'll press on this rock a little bit more then.
If people aren't mad at me, I have another idea.
Okay.
You push on the rock and nothing happens.
Okay, good.
Okay.
That I know of.
When the captain was taken, I did look through the eyes of this orb thingy. Perhaps I can just sort of look through it and shoot this baby into the cave.
Sure.
Is that a thing
Yeah.
that I do, Lydia? Just like, please.
Lydiana, is that a thing that Beira does?
Yeah, she would do that frequently.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna like open my eyes and they're just like pale white, and then an imprint of my eye appears in the orb, and I'm just gonna float it. I'm gonna keep floating it into the cave as far as it wants to
Not
go.
suspicious at all. I hope nobody sees that thing.
Go ahead and roll investigation.
It also has blind sight 60 feet, just in case it's dark in here.
It is dark, so that is good to
Cool.
know.
This baby got blind sight. Tap tap. Come on. That's that's pretty bad. That's a 7.
It is a long, dark cavern. There are iron sort of like hooks along the edges that have extinguished torches in them. As you continue down the cavern, there seems to be some sort of elevator shaft. And there was, yeah, that's all you get with that.
Looks good. Let's go.
I pick up the rock before we go. There's something about them. Char wouldn't have mentioned it. And wait, maybe she would have.
You pick up the rock. What are you doing with the rock now that you've picked it up?
Looking underneath it for a key.
You see you pick up the rock, you look underneath it, and you see in writing, live long on the path to port on the underside, which you would know, Lydiana. This is Thieves' Cant for secret door on left.
Beira, call back your orb.
I can't hear you.
I tap. I'm like, tap.
Oh,
tap.
I sort of like wave my hand and the orb reappears in my hand. There's nothing down there.
This way, and I'm gonna confidently walk towards where I think the secret door is.
Yeah, all right. You begin walking, keeping your eyes peeled on the left side, and you can roll investigation with advantage.
Alrighty. That's a natural 20, baby.
Yeah.
Yo.
Damn.
You
Very
expertly,
confidently. I very, very confidently walk towards this door.
expertly find an outline of a door that has been hidden extremely well on the left-hand side of this tunnel. And you're able to push open the stone slab, which slowly opens before you. And
Can I
this
check for traps?
is where we're going to take our break. So I hope you remember that when we come back.
Holding action.
Be right back.
Bye
Bye-bye.
Good morrow, fine patron. Are you looking for music for your character, campaign, or Twitch stream? Does music move you like prune juice after a colonic? Well, here at OBP Musical, we write music from any genre, from fully orchestrated pieces like this, to video game auditory herpes like this. We have singers from Les Miserables and Disney for vocals like this.
The heroes of the North, with them we'll sally forth. The warrior knight, the maiden of Ed.
Have a bard that's written lyrics? We can write music for them. So, if you want music that rocks, come to us at OBP Musical and get your rocks off. That sounded weird. Music and songs from any genre, from opera to country, pop to thrash metal. We are jacks of all trades. OBP Musical, music for any occasion. Birthdays, weddings, having a bris. We've got you covered when others don't. Go to obpmusical.com for more info.
It's time to geek around and find all the amazing things at Geeky Tendencies. Get equipped for one of their one-shot adventures with a dice bag complete with pockets to fit all your game gear and spell books, perfect for keeping track of all your mystical abilities. Why stop there? You can get your dice trays, vaults, bags, spell books, minis, and pocket adventures all in one place. And now you can even get 10% off store-wide with the promo code TIDDIES10. So adventure on over to geekytendencies.com.
I've been working on my Steve cosplay, and I found the perfect piece to finish it off at the costume shop. They have wigs, costumes, contacts, and they even have a cosplay section on their website for people just like me. Head on over to thecostumeshop.com/?REF tabletop titties to get started. That's TheCostumeShop.com, spelled ye old way. Make sure to use the code Tabletop Tiddies with double D's to get yourself $10 off at checkout. Maybe I should make a Imogen White cosplay next.
Hello, everybody. We are back. Thank you so much for sticking with us during our break. And thank you so much for the continued subscription of over a year now. What's up, Force?
Whoa.
Thank you so much for your continued support. That's fantastic. I hope you enjoy your emotes. Use them wisely or unwisely.
Or
Irresponsibly.
Use them unwisely.
Use them as
Irresponsibly use those emotes.
irresponsibly as humanly possible.
We have just had Lydiana miraculously, almost with like superhuman or super tabaxi knowledge, discover where the hidden door to the Crescent Switchblades hideout was inside Blackholm Chasm. The door has just shifted open, and it's very small. You'll all have to actually crouch down to get through. But right before break, Lydiana, you said, I want to check for traps, so you may do so.
Thank you.
By rolling investigation.
As a natural 20.
Wow.
I was gonna say, can I help? But then I take it back.
I don't
Yeah.
Because of
Yeah,
those
your
nat
dice don't
ones.
hate you today.
Nice. Now they will.
About
Why
20
did you-
feet ahead of you, Lydiana, you see, even in the darkness, your cat's eyes are able to spot a sort of chisel in the ground. Not a chisel, like a chink that doesn't seem right. And you clock that it's actually a pressure plate about 20 feet ahead of you.
Is there only one, or is there multiple
There's only one.
Watch where you step. Also, anyone here afraid of water?
No.
No.
No. I don't think so.
I did.
mean, looks around.
I did
You're the
sketch.
cat.
Got a point.
That's stereotypical.
Oh,
I
I'm so
mean-
sorry.
I mean, Waverly's gonna smell really bad. Who am I?
Oh,
Who am I kidding?
yeah.
I'm gonna smell really bad too.
Wow.
There's a rumor that there's an underground lake in this hideout that we'll need to cross.
Whoa.
Oh,
Is there a Hydra
Fun.
in it?
I hope not.
I'm sorry.
I don't know. Can I try to dismantle the trap?
Yes, you may. You can make a thieves' tools check, which would be dexterity.
Hell yeah.
If you don't have it as a skill, but I think I
27.
made it for you. Okay, good. 27. Holy cow. Hello, Raiders. Also, welcome.
Hey.
Thank you so much.
Hello,
Alex, the DM,
Raider.
89.
Can I watch Lydiana do this? Like,
Sure. Yeah.
No.
focus.
Oh, she said no. She's trying to hide it from you.
No, you can watch.
Can I do it anyway?
You watch as Lydiana expertly adjusts, using a variety of thieves' tools at her disposal, how to slightly lift the pressure plate and move a metal rod that's placed underneath, sort of holding it up. Taking that out and putting in like a stone or something nearby, she's able to block the mechanism so that this trap cannot be set off.
Cool.
Ta-da.
It's impressive.
Also,
I know.
friends, that was the trap from our Patreon, which
Sorry, patron. I fucked it up for you.
but just so you know, you can affect the game by becoming a patron.
Man, I'm gonna step in the trap just for the patrons.
Trap live on stream.
Kill your
We're just
kill your
fucking up
NPCs.
everybody's submissions today.
Well, we're ruining everything. It's fine.
But don't worry,
We're
if
just playing
there,
D&D so good.
Yeah.
We're just so good at D&D.
if there are any patrons watching right now, though, you would have noticed that there was a tie in the trap polls. So who knows? Maybe something else happens later on. I don't know. Except I do know
Ruh-roh.
because I wrote the episode. Moving on, you dismantled the trap. Good job, Lydiana.
All right.
Okay, shall we?
I guess we keep going then.
Can I get a marching order?
I feel like I'm leading.
I will be right behind her.
I'm gonna go between Waverly and whoever's behind me.
I will not be noticeable because I am wild shaping into a rat currently.
Ooh.
I'm gonna like
Delicious.
reach out for you, Iris.
Hey,
Iris.
hey now, hey now. And you hear in your in your head, I wanted to see if this works, but it looks like it does. Look
You
down.
died? What?
No, and you see a little rat, just like, hey.
So Basically, we're a Tom and
me.
Jerry's episode. So
It's
we
like
got
that
a mouse,
movie.
we got a cat, and I got a wolf.
Excuse me, I would like to clarify. I am a rat.
A rat.
All right.
So it's like
My bad.
It's like that movie Stromboli.
Yes,
Yes.
What?
that Stromboli movie.
That what?
Yes. You know, it's a inside joke that this crew decided to come up with. I'm sorry, I'm speaking in your head. It's probably very intrusive. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of scout with, like, I'm gonna be up front with Lydiana, just small.
Yep.
being,
Literally in order. Okay.
like zigzagging through people's legs and shit. Like,
So Chloe, would you be behind
Oh, yeah.
Beira then? Yeah.
Yeah,
Lead
in the very
lead
back.
in the back. All right.
Yeah,
I like bump into your like massive frame once in a while. Sorry.
my soft pec.
Sorry.
Amazing.
Those of you who
A
are
muscular
up
bosom.
front, as you continue, are we trying to be stealthy at the moment?
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I will
Oh,
need
yeah.
a group stealth check. Iris,
right,
please
well-
make sure you use your rat.
I am bringing up the stats of a rat.
Come on,
Of
don't
all
fail
the
me
things
now.
I have
Yes.
advantage on.
Come
Stealth.
on.
Wow,
That's
they
not
have
one of
plus 0 to dex. That's some bullshit.
18 for Lydiana.
Well, I got a 13, so it's not that bad.
10 for
12.
Chloe.
This is what I made this character for, and I rolled terribly.
No.
That's an 11.
All right.
Could have been worse.
As you begin crouch walking, after that pressure plate area, the ceiling sort of rises, so you're able to stand up if you wish to do so, while you're trying to remain as quiet as you can here. You hear the dripping of condensation, the smell of must is here, and also a bit of, not sulfur, but maybe charcoal in this chasm.
Now they smell Iris's cookie smell. Cookies. Oh, lovely cookies.
Aww.
And now the smell of delicious baked goods fills the air. And
That
those
won't give
of
us
you
away.
at the front can clock. You see a sort of like orange glow from down below. You're at now a stone platform that's about 15 feet across either way. And there are stairs heading up in front of you, and there's a curved set of stairs heading down, and the orange glow is by the curved set of stairs. And it's there, and then it passes.
Can I, I'm, like, as we were walking in the dark, I'm gonna shift into my hybrid form.
Yep.
And, like, I won't notice it, but, like, my shadow, my form shifts as we, like, come into the light, and it's like, oh, I got fangs again, whatever. And my eyes are now shiny. But I want to, I want to sniff which direction most people go.
Okay, sure.
Ooh.
Bloodhound this bitch.
Yeah, I think you have advantage for that as well.
Yeah. Wait, hey, what did you do? Hiya. Sorry.
Go.
Karate chop that
Go,
D20.
Web, go.
11.
Damn.
An 11. With an 11, you can tell that the smell is definitely stronger down the set of stairs. A few rare people go upstairs.
All right. It's obscured through the baked goods. I smell that. Mostly everybody went downstairs. If
It's probably where people are being held is like the dungeons, right? That's usually how this works. So that
Yeah.
makes sense.
yeah.
Yeah,
So we
Lydiana
want
nods.
any chance to find your friend, or best chance to find your friends, I would guess is downstairs.
Cool.
All right. You all continue
rat skitters.
down the stairs. The rat skittering ahead of the group. And you see Iris from down below on the floor. You see a hallway with a man holding a torch at the far end now.
Mm-hmm.
This hallway is lined with large barrels, like wine-shaped barrels. That's all you can really see from where you are right now. It's a pretty long hallway.
You got
Did
mad
you
at me,
freeze?
Lydiana, last time.
Sorry, did you say Lydiana? I thought
yeah,
you said like Iris as the rat saw all of that. So
Yes.
I'm so sorry.
I think we might have to
It was
go.
Iris. It was Iris.
Oh.
Yeah, but I think her Zoom is
she-
glitching.
Yeah, let's.
Okay.
No, we will be right
Yeah.
back, friends.
I don't know if y'all can hear me.
Hello. Sorry
Hello.
for that delay. Hopefully everything, the tech gods are with us for the rest of the stream. Please, my God.
Shaw, get your shit together.
Iris, you head down the stairs leading the way. And you, as you approach in your rat form, see a long hallway before you. At the end of it, or like near the end, you see a man holding a torch that had that flame. That must have been that orange light you saw. Around you, there are large barrels, about wine barrel size, that sort of like pepper the hallway throughout that. That's sort of all you can see at the get-go of where you are.
Do the wine barrels look full or are they like empty?
They're closed, so it's kind of hard to tell.
If I go over to them and smell them, because I have keen scent, keen smell.
Ooh. The first one that you sniff, please hold, because I did write what is in these.
The other trap. Get away.
The first one that you sniff smells like salted meats.
Oh, okay. So they are full. Okay. Hey guys, I say telepathically because I have the telepathic feature
Ooh.
on my character. Hey guys, there's a guard, but that was the glow. Be careful.
Can we reply to you if you have the telepathic feature?
I don't think so, but you
I
can
don't think so,
hear
but you
her.
hear, yeah.
I have a question.
Yes.
Can I smell the salted meats?
You can make a perception check with advantage.
Wolfie nose, activate. Haha, 15.
Yeah, you would be able to smell it, especially as if you're starting to walk down the steps.
Ah, that smells good. There's food down here, guys.
I think we're here for bigger problems.
I'm gonna try to like scout ahead of like where the guard is and see if I can find out where the people are being held, because they aren't gonna fucking notice. They're gonna think anything of a rat wandering around in a dungeon.
Yeah. As you begin walking forward, or scampering, I should say, you see about 30 feet down this hallway now, there's 2 doors, one on either side of the hallway. In one door, you can see it's sort of like grated, like a window that's grated, and there's another orange glow inside. The other door seems to be just blackness. And the guard is turning at the end of the hallway and starting to walk back. You can see behind him, now that you're a bit further ahead, that there's another door at the end of the hallway.
One of sorry, there was a door with the glow underneath it.
Yeah, so
Okay.
right where you are now, there's a door on either side of you. One is glowing, one is not. And then there's another door at the end of the hallway, but it's pretty far.
The door with the glow. Can I try to use my rat body that has hardly any spine to
Yes.
just squish underneath the door?
Yes, I will say that you can do that. There's like at least an inch there for you to
Yeah.
scamper. Your big butt
Rats
gets
can fit
stuck.
fucking
You make
anywhere,
it.
guys. They got no spine.
Inside here, you see there's 7 beds. This must be like a barracks of some kind.
Fuck. Okay.
A torch is in one of the sconces on the wall, and there's one man sleeping in one of the beds. Each bed has a chest at the end of it.
Fucking rat. I can't look at shit. Fuck. I'll make a note of that for later. I'm gonna leave.
Okay.
I'm looking for my friends and the new friends. I'm gonna go to the next room.
I have an idea.
And as you scamper through that other door back into the hallway, I'm just going to cut back to the rest of the group.
Yeah, 100%.
Lydiana, I need you to tell me if this is a dumb idea. I am dressed like a guard, and Chloe here is very large. Could I perhaps pretend that I am bringing a new captor into the dungeon, and then we have a little kerfuffle, and the guard down the hallway comes to help me, and you murder him?
Yeah.
That sounds smart?
Yeah, that could work.
Okay. How do you feel about that, Chloe? You want to beat me up a little bit?
You know, I'd love to.
Sell it? You're the heel in this situation.
Oh yeah! What? So impressive. My heart is warmed.
All right, I'm gonna manhandle you a little bit. So go with it.
All right.
And
I consent.
I'm gonna grab your giant meaty arm. And as I begin to pull Chloe down the stairs, I'm gonna be like, all right, be like the guard. And I'm going to accidentally use disguise self to look exactly like the guard, the big old red bearded one.
Lance Chance!
So I'm just like I'm trying to tug Chloe along, but I imagine you need to help me a little bit.
Yeah,
And I'm gonna, as we get down the stairs, I'm gonna call out as best I can in the voice that I heard, get a little help.
Huh? And the guard turns. And it's at this point that you see like a little rat scooting back into the hallway.
Got a new one. Punch me.
Oh, I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna pull it. I'm gonna pull the punch a little bit, but I'm gonna punch him.
All right, go for it. Roll to attack. You can have
man.
advantage on this attack roll since they are standing still.
Oh man. That's a 22, baby.
Oh,
I can't do anything to protect myself from this.
Bam!
That is
It connects. Please roll damage. If you want, you can nerf yourself and just do like 1 point of damage. But it's
yeah,
up to
I'll
you.
do that. I'll do that.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna call out for more help. Help!
Can I ready my action, my crossbow?
Yes, you may.
May I also use my bonus action steady aim to give myself advantage?
Yes, you may.
Fuck yeah, bud.
And the guard begins to rush forward to help a fellow guard. And it comes into shot, attempts to grapple Chloe, but you may, as soon as you see the guard, you release your held action.
Crossbow, go. How's a dirty 20?
Damn.
That
Yeah.
would definitely hit this guard. Please roll
Okay.
for damage.
And I'll roll my damage and then
Don't
also
forget
my
your sneak attack.
Yeah, bud.
baby.
17. 17 damage.
Yeah,
Could be better.
you decimate him. He falls dead.
And you see
Man.
Lydiana carve a notch onto her crossbow.
Ooh.
Two,
Edward.
because she forgot to do with one earlier
And
when she killed the first one.
I rub where the guard's head is, and I'm like, you hit me right in the boob.
It is at this new notched kill that we are actually going to end the episode a touch early today.
Oh.
And Lydiana, we would love to have you back next week for an additional episode.
Yeah.
And I'll pass it off to Rachel as I must skedaddle away.
oh my goodness. Well, everybody, we've made it to the end of another episode, and we want to thank you so very much for joining us today. You coming to watch us live here on Twitch means so much to us. And if you enjoyed yourselves and you want to show your support, the best way to do so is by heading over to patreon.com/Tabletop Tiddies. When you become a patron, you get access to a multitude of behind-the-scenes snippets, polls that affect our games, and hopefully we don't nerf them immediately like we did today. Bonus episodes and more. We also have a merch store. If you saw the show tonight and you saw something you thought was super badass, we're most likely going to make it into a t-shirt. So, go ahead and head on over to tabletoptiddies.threadless.com and see all of the cool designs that we have to offer. Speaking of supporting these titties, our Indiegogo shout out for this evening goes to Blake Sarton. Thank you so much, Blake. We love you. You supporting this campaign means the world to us. And we could not do this show without supporters like you. Thanks, man. Last but not least, make sure to follow us on social media at Tabletop Tiddies. And if you tweet using hashtag TTTiddies, you can get an NPC named after you. And once again, hopefully we don't murder them immediately.
No promises.
No promises though, because we're apparently
we are murder hobos this
We're
campaign.
really good at-
We're really good at
Murder.
Dungeons and Dragons. What can I say?
It's not our fault that we're so good at murder.
And we're so comfortable with it.
You can
too.
find all of this info on our website at www.tabletoptiddies.com. And remember, when we say titties, it is with double D's.
Hey.
Thanks for joining us. See you tomorrow at 8:30 Pacific time in the evening, not 8:30 in the morning, 8:30 p.m. for Titties by Night. And it's going to be a blast.
In the PM.
In the morning would be great if this was a full-time job. I'm telling you.
I got another job to do in the morning, so I literally can't be
This
here.
is the
8:30 in
only
morning.
one. You got to quit. All right, stick around. I'm going to raid Q times.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.
See you tomorrow.